dear viewers, you're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV, and in this segment, dear viewers, we have with us a very special guest, a guest that is here educates at Al Azhar Mosque, and he is from Malaysia. And we need to know more about our guest today is Ammar. A very good day, Ammar,
Yes,
and it's a
very
pleasure
good
to have
day.
you with us today in
Thank you,
today's
thank you.
episode of Nile Cruise in this holy month of Ramadan, of course, which we all celebrate together.
Yes.
We all sit together on the same tables, and we all await this month
Yes,
from year to
absolutely.
year. How do you see Ramadan from your own perspective here in Cairo and in Malaysia when you come to compare them to each other?
It's all about the food, I guess. The difference.
It's only about the food?
No, there's others, but the big difference is the food, of course, because like in here, in Malaysia we only eat rice. If we want, if we break our fast with rice, right? But in here, no. Sometimes it has like macaroni and spaghetti. It's something different.
Here we have chicken, we have
Yeah,
meat,
yes,
we have vegetables, we
we
have
all of them.
mahshi, we
Yes,
have
yes.
stuffed rice, we
yes,
have
yes.
everything
Yes,
on the table is
there's
there.
a difference. Those things.
So in Malaysia, you only break your fast on rice, only on rice?
Rice with something else. Of course, there's chicken, beef, but the way they cook it is different.
What's the way you cook it?
We always make like chicken soup. Here we know it's only right, like baked chicken, roast chicken, and it's different from there.
But Ammar, of course, soup is one of the main dishes that we do have in Ramadan that we, of course, put on our tables every day
Yes,
in Ramadan.
That's right. It's just a matter of the way you cook it. You know, in here you don't cook soup with chicken, right? And
Okay, where do you prefer Ramadan?
I prefer here, of course.
You prefer Ramadan in
Because-
Egypt? That's lovely. Why do you prefer Ramadan in Egypt?
We all eat in our home, like by ourselves. But in here, no, we eat with everyone. Everybody in the neighborhood come down and eat at the same table. I really love that. It really gives the vibe of Ramadan, you know. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, you sit together on the tables that they do together.
Oh, with
They
the Arab
They
people.
do for charity.
Yes, the charity. It's not about the charity. It's about how we can blend with Arabic people when we eat, because at the table there is Arabic people, there is Malaysian people, Indonesian, Chinese, all of them gather together in the table, and we eat the same food. We could know each other very well, right? And the culture of Arabic, I really love that. That's what the difference between here and Malaysia. In Malaysia, we only eat by ourselves in our own very home, but here, no. You could go down and mix with the people, the Egyptian people. They're very nice. I really love it here.
Okay, if we move on to prayers here in Egypt, how do you see prayers in Egypt when we come to the Taraweeh prayers and the Tahajjud prayers, which are, of course, part of the rituals that we should be
Yes.
doing in this holy month of Ramadan?
I think I really love it here. One of the reasons, because the imam, the one who lead the salah, is very fluent in the inciting the Quran, because they are Arabic, so the pronunciation is very clear, and their voice is very beautiful. So I really love it here, and they also read this. They also recite the Quran in a very long verse, right? One juzu.
One goes, yes, one,
Yes,
two,
because
but
in Malaysia-
sometimes half.
Well,
But this year it's going to be different. I think, to my knowledge, we are making it half an hour for
Oh.
Taraweeh prayers because of the pandemic, of
Oh,
course,
yes,
that we're
yes.
going through.
Of course.
Yeah.
But before, I was here like six years before the pandemic. I was here, and they used to cite one juz, I think, one juz of the Quran
Yes.
Oh yes, before I really love it here because in Malaysia like you only have like 15, 20 minutes Tarawih prayer. But because of the pandemic, maybe it's like 30 minutes something
yes,
this
yes,
year, right?
yes.
But it's okay, it's really nice because look at the mosque, the view here, right? Who doesn't love it here?
Who doesn't? We're here is where we export Islam to
Yes,
all over the
yes.
world. Okay, Ammar, what do you learn here in Egypt?
I'm
At Al Azhar University, of course.
I'm having my master degree in science of hadith,
Science of Hadith.
yes, sign of the word of the prophet.
How much or how to which which class are you in?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm in. I will propose my thesis. My thesis.
What's the topic of your thesis?
It's about in Arabic تخريج الأحاديث والآثار في كتاب هداية الحبيب في الترغيب والترهيب.
Can you say it again in a higher volume, please?
تخريج
تخريج
الأحاديث
الأحاديث
والآثار
والأ
والآثار
والآثار
في كتاب
في كتاب
هداية الحبيب
هداية الحبيب
في
اللهم صل
الترغيب
وسلم
والترهيب.
وبارك عليه
اه
في الترهيب والترغيب.
أيوة.
Okay.
So I will be I will be looking into the hadith in that book whether it's authentic or not. That is my job, my thesis is about.
That's I'm very proud of you. What grade are you in?
What grade?
Yeah.
I'm in second grade.
Second grade.
Second grade.
How long have you been in Egypt?
I've been in Egypt like 7 years, I guess.
You stayed here in Egypt for now you're here 7 years.
No,
Do you
yes.
intend to continue living here in Egypt after the 7 years, or do you intend to go back to Malaysia and teach there in Malaysia what you were taught here in Egypt, which is the main, of course, main objective of Al Azhar University
Yes,
is to
yes.
export Islam
Sure.
to everywhere all around the world.
I think
And of course, exporting Islam is through you and other preachers all
Yes.
over the world. Hope one day we find you a preacher.
yes. So I think I will be going back to Malaysia.
You don't want to stay?
I want to stay, but I think like if I go back to Malaysia, I could inspire new kids, like new students to come here, and I also can teach what is being taught here to the people there, and that's is one of the most exciting things for me because that will be new things for me. So I think I will be going home, although I would like to stay here. I really want to stay here, but I have to go home. I have family there, and I have life.
How
more
old are
life
you,
up there.
Ammar?
I'm 26,
You're 26
Yes.
years old. Do you want to get married?
of course.
You want to get married?
Yes.
So you want to finish
I want to
educating?
finish my studies and,
and
hope I
studies?
could find one.
Okay, the words you were looking for at the beginning when we were talking about food and sitting on a table
Yes.
and sitting with Egyptians and sitting with all kinds of nationalities, and the tables are everywhere here in Egypt, especially in the holy month of Ramadan, because it's the month of course, all the
Yes,
khair and all
Yes.
the best things that we can ever witness in our lives is Mawa'id Rahman. This is what you meant.
That's the word I was looking for.
This is the word you were
yes,
looking for,
Yes,
Mawa'id
you're right.
Rahman.
Mawa'id al-Rahman.
Yeah.
That's one of the beautiful things in Egypt in Ramadan. Mawa'id al-Rahman.
Yes, when you say when there's the dates on the table and the juice on the table and the food in each
Yes,
each
yes,
plate and
yes.
it's ready
Yes,
when
yes.
it's time for the adhan of when adhan in Maghrib
Yes.
of course is recited. Okay, Ammar, after your of course future plans here in Egypt, do you have friends in Egypt, and what type of friends do you have in means of nationality? Do you have Egyptians? Do you have Malaysians? Do you have other nationalities? Do you all together work together as teamwork to bring the best out of your job, out of your education?
Yes, I have friends from a lot of countries, like from Egypt, also from Afghanistan, from Indonesia, from Nigeria, from Burkina Faso. There's a lot of people I know from many countries, and they help me a lot. They help me a lot.
Okay, which is the closest to your heart, Ammar?
I think
Indonesians?
it's Indonesian because we speak the same language.
You actually speak the same language?
The same language, but the accent is different.
Different accent, but same language.
Same
She
language.
understands. And how do you see Egyptians from your own perspective?
For me, Egyptian is very friendly. They're very friendly people, you know. You know them for a minute, and they talk to you like they know you for 10 years, 15 years. You just know them for 1 minute. They talk to you like they're your family, you know. They're really friendly people. And if you need help, you ask them help, they always help you. I love the Egyptian people.
You love the Egyptian people.
I love the Egyptian people.
Okay, during Ramadan, Ammar, how does your day would go on after you finish, of course, your education, which is most important?
There's not much to do in Ramadan because all of the classes, like outside of the university, is closed. So I only maybe read the Quran, read the Quran, and then just have some conversation with my friends, maybe go to other friends' house that was near to me and ask for some food if they have some. That's it, I guess. And at night I was an imam
MashaAllah.
in my buildings, because in our buildings they have like a small place to pray. So I'm leading the Tarawih there.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And your voice is...
No, it's not good, but there's
why,
no...
why did you say it's not good?
But because there's no one else, so I have to...
You can't recite anything?
No.
You
I'm a
don't
shy
want to?
person.
Okay, where do you take your suhoor?
I take my suhoor in my own house. My friends will cook some things and we'll eat
How many
together.
people do you have with you in the same house?
Right now 3, because some of them is in Malaysia.
Oh.
They
They're
will
on
be
a
back.
holiday?
Yeah, they're on a holiday. But before this, there's like 5 or 6 people. So this Ramadan is gonna be a bit gloomy because there are only 3 people.
Why?
There's only 3 people in my house right now.
You never know. God sends you many.
Maybe.
You never
I
know.
hope
No,
so.
no.
I
If
hope
you have,
so.
if you have this faith in God that
Yes, yes.
they're gonna, it's never gonna be gloomy, and you're gonna find lots of friends around you. You're never gonna
Yes.
feel anything. And Ramadan is one of the months that go really fast.
Yes.
Okay, Ammar, of course, it was a pleasure to have you with us,
Yes.
student at Al-Azhar University. We wish you best of luck here from Nile TV International on Nile Cruise, of course. It was a pleasure to have this interview with you in, of course, one of the most wonderful places
Yes,
here
of
in
course.
Cairo, in Egypt, of course, from Al-Azhar Mosque, which is, of course, the mosque that exports Islam to everywhere around the world.
Yes, of
Thank you very
course.
much for joining us here at Nile
Thank you
Cruise.
for inviting me.
It's my pleasure.
It's
It's my
very-
utmost
it's a
pleasure, and I had a wonderful interview with you.
Yes.
And it's Maidat Rahman.
Maidat Rahman. I will remember that. Inshallah.
Okay. Dear viewers, this is the segment of Nile Cruise. Stay tuned. We'll be back again.